Oh, we just had lunch and a drink in here. Bit of Cornish pasty. St Ives looks like 4 hours later, once the fog's gone. We walked all around town, we even walked up there, walked to the other beach. Nearly 11 o'clock and we've made it to Land's End. So we've been to John O'Groats, which is the top of United Kingdom. This is the bottom, or the westernmost tip of the UK. It's another foggy day. Not much to see. All the exhibition buildings up there, most of which are closed anyway. I'll film a bit later when it clears up. Hopefully it will clear up. It's now about 12:30. It's cleared up a bit. At least it's a lot warmer now. They stopped sounding the foghorn, so it must be better. This is the entrance to the Land's End exhibition. Minack Theatre near Porthcurno, which is just around the corner from Land's End, about 4 or 5 miles away. It's an amphitheatre built into the cliff face. We've moved on just a small way up the road, about 4 or 5 miles. Basically says what's behind me is about 5,000 years old, and the road covers half of it. It's about so this is the burial chamber. Cornwall's famous for its prehistoric monuments. It's the highest quantity in all of England. This would be all covered with one big mound. You can see by the circle how big it was.
Don't you call me a mound?
And what were you saying about the circle? See how big it was? So it would have gone out to that stone there and out around the road. And on top of the hill is there's a stone circle we're going to visit right now. And this stone here is a replica. So the original must be in a museum somewhere. For some reason it's got all these markings on it. Cup marks they call it. It's little dugouts. Not as big as Stonehenge. There's not even a restaurant here, is there? There's not even a sign saying what it is. On the map it's called Lamorna Stone Circle.
Mary Maidens.
The Mary Maidens, sorry, yeah, Denise is spot on. The Mary Maiden Stone Circle. I think it was made by midgets. We've now made it to a quoit, which is a burial chamber. Date is early 2000 BC. It was used for several centuries. There it is. Originally this was underground, covered by a mound 90 foot long by 40 foot wide. Cornwall's also famous for its tin mines, and dotted around the area there's old tin mines. So that would have been a smelter. Just down the road from the quoit is this monument called Menantal. I don't know what it is. We're actually behind that tin mine I was filming earlier. So the quoit is just over the hill there. This thing's really weird. I have to read up and find out what it was for. Denise has a scoreboard. Number 101.
We'll have to wait for the sunset. The sunset's represented in that hole, you see.
Say that again, you probably got it right.
I said when the sun sets.
Yeah.
It's over there. When the sun sets, the sunset
The shadow.
as it comes down and sets. Directly through that hole.
Well up.
And it will line up with the inside of that pole and the outside of that pole.
You're probably right.
Come down here. It's got down here and see. That sun's going to go straight down the middle there.
Doesn't the sun set over there somewhere? There's a lot of rubble around the base here, like there's a floor. We're now in Lyme Regis in Dorset, famous for its fossils. And these are the cliffs where they find fossils. Some people over there looking. Lyme Regis is just around the corner there. Okay, Denise has just found a fossil. So what do you think that is?
It's a ringworm. My shoes.
I suppose these shells might be too. So we found something. As I started to say before the battery just ran flat, this is our caravan park in Bridport, which is not far from Lyme Regis. There's only a couple of acres here, yet there's 40 sites. Denise is washing her shoes. They've been pretty muddy lately. There's only 8 sites with a hard floor. The rest are just grass. Because the land's very clay, a lot of clay, you get bogged real easy. There's the third park we looked at. The other two only had grass sites, so we couldn't use that because we'd get bogged. Yeah, we're back off to London today after our holiday. Okay, this is Greenwich, and that is the Endeavour. There's Cutty Sark.
Be less crowded than the other side. Well, the sun's got to go over there, isn't it? I know, what? See what it's like.
Today's the second day of summer, and it's supposed to be 17 degrees today. This is a good indication of the tides you get on the Thames. And over here, it's one of our favourite pubs in London. Didn't see a price, did you?
No.
So that line up there is just to get on, is it?
Yeah, right around here.
Yeah.
Oh, the fence along. That's money.
Some good nick, doesn't it?
Mm. You can walk in actually and stand in there and
Where is the railroad? It's a sack. This is the exact copy of it. Is it made by Australians or British? they have a good idea.
It's very small.
Probably sails all right, doesn't it? We went across the ocean.
Okay, we're now in Sussex. It's down south coast of England. And we're in a town called Battle. It's called that because this is where the Battle of Hastings was held. And this is Battle Abbey. This is on the site where King Harold was killed. The abbey's behind me now, and this is the field where the battle took place. This is a long weekend, so there's a special army event going on. Sign's basically saying that this is a toilet. Big one. So it's got large arches for easy access for cleaning, and that this paved path was a drain. So all the sewage runs straight down into the valley. This is on the other side of those arches. And this is it, this is the toilet. I think this is just here, so they must have drained underneath. The foundations for this abbey were laid in 1070, and I think this room's around about 12th century. This sign is just saying that this is the site of the high altar of the church, which there's nothing left of, and this is supposed to be the site where King Harold died. That's when England lost the battle to the French. These concrete lines are the outlines of the church. That's the building we were filming inside earlier. That's where all the monks used to live. The top floor was the dormitories, and then downstairs was all their prayers and the restrooms, and common rooms. This is the gatehouse, which is the entrance to the abbey. It dates from about 1380. Okay, this is Bodiam Castle. So we're still in Sussex, south of London. Here's our van.
The old overflow car park's full.
Yeah. We just found out because this is a public holiday weekend, it's actually free to get in. And this is the overflow car park.
The house house.
Where?
In the back.
Oh yeah, Ouse House. Those buildings there are where the farmers used to keep their hops. The bits on top are for ventilation, to keep the hops nice and dry. That's an Oust house. I saw these big fish, I think they're carp. Now they're all gone away.
Yeah, they're there. Looking
Where?
at the surface.
Alright, there's one. They're big, aren't they?
Oh, there's another one. There's one.
Are you carp spotting?
There's another one.
Anyway, there's big fish everywhere.
Duck's chasing.
This is the gatehouse, and what's left of it. But the drawbridge actually used to go across to over there. This is inside one of the towers on one of the corners. And there's a well here. You can see little slots there for shooting the arrows. And it looks like there would have been four stories here. Down into that well at the base of the tower. This castle's got the biggest fireplaces. Look at the size of it. Stand in the fireplace, isn't it? That's big.
Don't block that time. You're only stopping. You're backing it away. It's getting impossible to control. Not like that.
Okay, we're in Cambridge, famous for hunting, which is what this is. Okay, Cambridge is famous for its colleges.
You're getting them wet. 3-2. Sorry about this.
Okay, this is the most famous, King's College.
Right, has anybody seen the Swallows and Apples film?
That wasn't funny.
Down to the river where people were hunting. This is a church at King's College. We've left Cambridge and we're now looking at it. We're staying at a caravan park on this farm. That's probably King's College Church, that long one, I think. I think that's the biggest one in Cambridge. There's this walk that goes around the farm. Actually, we can't see the camera park from here anyway, it's over there. And Tanisha said she just saw a pheasant, was that right? We're in Kew Gardens at the moment, which is in South London. Tell by that noise, we're in the flight path of Heathrow Airport here. That's called the Palm House. Apparently there's palms inside there. We'll go have a look. Inside the Palm House, where that aquarium was just downstairs. That is a pineapple. Don't know if there's any bigger ones here.
This one.
Alright. It's 30 degrees down the bottom here. We went upstairs and tried to film, but it's 35 degrees up there and the camera just fogged up. It's only about 18 outside. This is the water lily house.
Oh, it's a little hammock. That's what I said
Okay, it's the Palm House. That's been there since
It's a lily house.
Was it?
Lily
It's
house.
a lily house,
I
sorry.
said the palm house.
Oh no, that's a lily house, built 1852. And the Palm House is at 1844. I think the lily house was hotter. This glass house is called the Temperate House. We found the West Australian section where we have blackboard trees. Being
I'm here at Golders Green to film Peter's last day as a guard. He's got 1 week left, but he starts tomorrow driving for a week, so his final week is actually going to be a driver. So today's the very last day he'll be a guard. So I'm here to get the evidence. That's where the trains go underground or come out from underground. But if we're heading that way, we're heading down Charing Cross. Heading behind me, we're going up to Edgware, which is what Peter will be doing. That's where they all hang out when they're between duties, in the crib room. There he is. Right, I've got to hop on this train. No one else on this carriage. So I can film the man at work. People will think I'm a train groupie.
it's hopped off.
Oh, just going to say you had a green light.
Going to see if you can miss out going north.
I see. So I can hop out and video you again from outside then.
What? Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Hey?
That's it.
You filming now?
Yeah.
The last day, the guard. How many more stops? Yeah.
Burnt oak. Oh, now he's showing off.
What?
What can I see?
It's the sun. Hard work there.
Got on at Bodiam Green, and up to Edgware, and we're coming back down Burnt Oak, next stop Collindale, and then back to Golders Green to finish there.
Is that a shot? It's noisy because he's speeding. It's about 50 miles an hour.
So we're at Collindale now.
Go past our house.
Oh. Here we are on the last day of work. Me being where I'm not supposed to be.
So how do I look?
Like a train driver. We just left Golders Green, now we're heading up to Edgware. And this is Brent Cross. Shopping centre over there.
It's hot in here.
Yeah. Oh, the wood.
Yeah, paddles.
Today.
Show how I drive. Listen to the bell.
Ding.
That means go. Halfway is like half speed. It's floating. about 50. Well, we're not allowed to. Normally sit about 40, between 30 and 40.
Sorry?
That makes it go,
Yeah.
makes it stop.
Alright.
Hendon Central.
Oh, there's a train coming.
Wait for the guard to open and close doors. Get the bell.
Off we go again.
Off we go. I'll turn the light out. It's the tunnel.
Only
See
bit,
if we fit.
so the only bit of tunnel we got in
Yeah.
this bit.
Can you see anything?
Doesn't look like it, but there we go.
You got the film coming out.
The red flashing light from the video camera.
Yeah. On the tape.
That'll do.
Okay.
Okay, bye. And here we are at the start of our big European trip. 1st of September 1997. And we're at Harwich, waiting for the boat to sail to Hook of Holland. We were supposed to be sailing at 7:45 and we got here at 7:15. We're told that the boat has got engine problem. They've been working on it for a day and a half, and if we're not sailing by 9 o'clock they'll put us onto the super fast ferry, which leaves at 11 and gets there at 3, which is actually an hour earlier than what we should be getting there. So even if we leave 3 hours later, we'll still get there an hour earlier. That's a great start to our holiday.
Okay, welcome to Holland. Finally made it here. I think.
It's turned around.
Can you see it?
Yeah, it's just got the back view of it now.
I think that's how we come here, from Harwich. That's our ferry, our super duper ferry. Only took 3.5 hours compared to the 8.5 it was going to take on the old one. Anyway, we're in Hook of Holland. And there's a pig on the beach. We've got pigs. We've got birds. What's next? Puppy dog?
Puppy dog. It's like a lion or something next.
Can't tell. Anyway, they've got nice beaches here in Holland anyway. Our caravan park's just over about half a k away, over the sand dunes. What do this way? Got butterflies. Whatever that is. And Denise is here too.
Made it.
Made it. You got seasick, didn't you?
Just a bit. Our second day of the trip. We're in Netherlands, just driving past Rotterdam on the ring road. Through a bit of heavy traffic. Driving on the wrong side of the road. Well, now we're in the wild bush of Netherlands. It's pretty flat. Heading towards the German border. Still got a little while yet to go though. This is just all farmlands with a few villages. So it's time, 1 o'clock. Just after 1 o'clock. About to cross the border into Germany. Leaving Netherlands into Germany. Okay, that's it. Now we're in Germany. That was easy.
Hasn't changed much, has it?
Road number has changed though. Probably all the road signs.
Berlin, 478 k's. Okay, we're still in Germany. We're about 80 k's from the border, heading towards Denmark. And this is our lunch break. What are we having? Soup?
Soup and cruskets.
Soup and cruskets. These are little rest areas where you can stop and have a picnic, go to the toilet. And Denmark is up that way. There's a Euro sign on right outside.
there, isn't there? Yeah, looks like we got a border control. Somebody's going to check our passports for the first time. Better get organised and get my passports out. So here we are entering Denmark.
Okay, we're now safely into Denmark. Our caravan park is down that way. I think this town is called Tondon or something. I'll find out later. But this is a beautiful village. Let's have a look around. You can see the brand new thatch being put up there. Stick with the cobbles. So 1663. Obviously a church. And how's this for a graveyard? Have your own hedge when you die. Okay, there we are, Muggletonda. This is our caravan park.
That's that church.
What's on the map? There's a date on that one.
Yeah, 1733.
That's old. It's like a fairy tale village.
It is, isn't it?
See, look at love hearts in the windows here. Okay, this little sign mentions that Muggletonda is actually part of a royal estate. And across the road from me is a palace where Prince Joachim and Princess Alexandra still live. So there we have the royal palace. Okay, that's in the gatehouse where I was just filming. So that's the Royal Palace. Very nice. It's no wonder this village is so clean, being the royal estate. Okay, still in Denmark. We're in a town called Ribe. One of the oldest towns in Denmark, very famous. That's Ribe Cathedral. And a lot of the buildings here are medieval, just like this one here. Date backs to what, Denise?
This one. This
What's
one
old
is
in you?
actually 1704.
Oh, this is, oh, that's old, yeah.
The one around the corner there is 1580.
This cathedral was built in the 12th century. That tower there is quite new. That was 14th century. Because the other one of those fell down. Fell down on Christmas night, 1283.
If you get above the door,
Pointed out, what you're looking at there is Denmark's largest medieval sculpture. Okay. There's a sundial, but there's no sun. It's starting to rain, isn't it? Okay.
when you look round the corner,
I'm looking around the corner.
Right. It's this street with the original long curve goes back to the year 1200 and gives a good impression of old reed. After the corner, the timbered gable house
This
is
one here.
Yep, 1597.
1597. So we see a good example of medieval Scandinavia and also Scandinavian weather. And Scandinavian language.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in Reeve at the flood column. The flat marshlands, as farms and towns, have always been threatened by floods. The worst catastrophes in Rive's history are marked on the flood column. The top ring is a good 6 metres above the normal water level. The water reached this height in 1634 when several farms and houses were engulfed and thousands of people drowned. As recently as 1976, many exposed buildings had to be evacuated because of the threat of flooding, but now the dikes have been reinforced. For those who have the time and desire, a very peaceful world is only 30 minutes away.
What?
Well, I don't know, that way I think. Get out to the dike, a 30-minute walk to the dikes.
This was the main harbour in town. This was actually a seaport. So, I mean, we're miles from the ocean here.
But it used to be a lot closer, didn't it, in those days?
So like 400 or 500 years ago, this was like ocean out there. It's just another view of Ribe Cathedral. We're standing on the top of a ruined castle. There's not much left of it. It's a moated castle all the way around. And it says this castle was ruined during the Swedish Wars in 17th century. That's Ribe. And they shortly pulled it down. They said the ruins were used as a town quarry. So all these bricks built most of the old buildings in town. Things. Okay, still in Denmark. We're at a museum. It's on the east coast, just south of Aarhus. It's called Moe's Garden. We've just been to the museum. This is we're going on a walk. It's called a Stone Age walk. Takes you past some prehistoric monuments. It's a Stone Age and Bronze Age. I just like the colours in the forest here. This is just an example of the Danish language. I think it says this graveyard was discovered in 1955. It's a big one. And we'll continue on our walk. This is a reproduction of a Viking house. It's half buried into the ground. Behind it, that's a replica of a Viking church. It's called a stave church. This is in the city centre of Aarhus. This weekend, today's the last day of the Aarhus Festival. It's supposed to be the largest, what's the word for it? Cultural festival in all of Denmark. And that's what Denise is filming, Peruvian band. Each year's festival has a theme, and this year's is Latin America, which is why I can hear that Peruvian music. And that's got something to do with pirates. We're in Dunkirk Cathedral.
Still in Aarhus.
Yeah, parts of which date back to, what, 1100?
1100, I think.
1100s.
This is original.
There's a baby dragon. Okay, we're now in a deer park. That's about a kilometre from the caravan park. Do you want to go over there, Denise? Okay, we're still in Denmark, heading further north. We're overlooking the town, or the city of Aalborg, or Aalborg. And we're at a place called Lindholm Høge, which is a Viking burial ground. There's nearly 700 graves here. Just in front of us is the site of a Viking longhouse. Should have looked like that. This grave in front of us is the only one where they found a sword. Apparently it's a warrior's grave. And look, they buried a dog with it. So it's a stone circle and to cover the bodies in flint. The majority of the graves here were from cremations. Just shows you what happened. And as Denise pointed out to me, because she read it somewhere, these later graves from the later Viking era are in the shape of a boat, and also they have a pointy end and a flat end. So it's supposed to represent the Viking ship. This is Herschel's, which is at the top of Denmark, on the west side. upside down. Oh, mighty. I just can't believe the wind here. Incredible. My van here was nearly pushed backwards a few times. It's 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, Miss Al. You better get better.
Here we are on the boat, leaving Frederikshavn, heading towards Oslo in Norway. So we're leaving Denmark, going up to Norway. Should be about a 10-hour trip. It's already 11 o'clock in the morning, so it's going to be quite late when we get there.
Gonna waste it.
I'll waste it. That's Frederikshavn. Looks like it's raining out there. Just about to. Center line there, and that's a colour line. And we're on colour line now, but a bigger one than that. We're on a huge like cruise liner. This is bigger than the Sherlock actually, isn't it?
Can't tell over here.
I've already done that. Thank you. I've already given the little speech. I said, when you went to get a drink.
Starting to rock now.
Shut up, you.
Okay, we're now in Norway and we're in Oslo. And this is the Oslo Viking Ship Museum. Around about 850 AD, this boat was used for a burial. This is another burial boat, not as well preserved. But over here is the burial chamber that would have sat in the middle of it. This dates from about 840 AD. Sledge that was found on the big boat. It says it would have been drawn by horses. The boat they're called the Ossieberg ship. That's the first one we saw. And apart from sledges, it also had carts like this on board. This one's called the Gokstad ship. Built from the same period. This is the largest of the 3 ships they have here. Obviously this is the rudder.